G'day and welcome back to the channel. It's raining, but I've got my shelter sitting in the engine bay of my 57. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Old school only is go. Righto, yeah, it's raining and I'm sitting in the front of my driveway in my in the engine bay of the 57, and I'm removing this carburetor. I did have a suspicion that it wasn't going to be big enough, and it's not. And I've done a deal with a mate who's got an Edelbrock 750. I'm going to do a switcheroonie with him. He should be here a little bit later on. So I'm going to start pulling this thing out and getting it ready for a little bit more horsepower and CFMs.
Oh, rumbling down the road in my hot rod Chevy, picking up speed cause my foot's getting heavy. Thunderbolts cracking from the pipes out the back. Gotta keep my hands on the wheel so she stays on track. Big blue Chevy, foot's getting heavy. My 57 Chevy, look out, I'm coming through. I check her big fins as I blow past you. Say hi to your mama from me, punk. Power glide for 11 gears. The 350 cubic inch will bring you to tears. Big blue Chevy, foot's getting heavy. My 57 Chevy, look out, I'm coming through. I check a big fins as I blow past you.
Easy 5-minute job, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure the 750 Edelbrock's a spread bore, and I don't know if it's going to fit that hole. So I might need to get an adapter plate, but we'll see when it arrives. The other thing, I was driving it the other day, I'm going, what's it knocking? Is it knocking? I was like, you all got to be kidding me. Really? I could hear a knock.
Penny.
Sheldon.
And I'm like, no way. And I'm like, doesn't sound right. Under acceleration, I'm going, nah, it can't be knocking, it can't be. Anyway, rocker cover's rubbing right there. It's just missing, but under acceleration and at idle, it bangs against the firewall. These things are so close. I wasn't joking when I was saying before, these engines are so close to the firewall. And look how much engine bay we've got in front. Look, just keeps going and going and going and going. Like I was sitting in there a second ago. Anyway, might have to work something out there. Might have to just grind a fin off or something. The other thing I want to do to it too is put in a PCV system. So maybe take that side off, grind that off, PCV. Alrighty then. So my mate didn't show up yesterday, but he showed up this afternoon. So Edelbrock, it's a square bore, 750. It came off his 454 Chevy, 57 Chevy station wagon, so it's definitely going to be big enough. Jetting, we'll work that out. But let's chuck it on this thing and see if we can fire it up. Should just bolt on pretty much.
Heavy, my 57 Chevy, look out, I'm coming through. I check a big fins as I blow past you. I check a big fins as I blow past you.
And as simply as that, we're in. I I do have to find something to block that vacuum line off with, so I'll do that. Then we'll do a fuel leak test with the fuel pump, and if it's all looking good, we shall fire it up and see what happens. Look at that factory. Righto, she's a tight squeeze down here because I've got stuff everywhere. But let's turn this fuel pump on and see what happens. I might just push it back a bit because I can't get down the side. Alrighty, ignition's on. I'll just connect the battery. That way I can rip it off quickly if we've got a mad squirter. There we go. Get on there. I want to hear it slow right down to a stop. Better light. How are we going in there? There's nothing leaking yet. You squirting? Oh, yeah. Is there even fuel coming? Oh yeah, there's fuel. We got fuel. Let's go. Crank you up a bit, maybe give it a little bit of choke. What do you reckon? All right. Could you hear that rattle? That is the valve covers hitting the body. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? I'm doubting my fuel supply. Let's have a look. It's not squirting. I'm not out of fuel, am I? I can't be. Give this a tappity tap. You squirting? Not really. No fuel. Surely I'm not out of fuel. How far have I driven this? Not that far. So I just disconnected the fuel pipe, fuel hose. put the ignition on and it squirted fuel out of the pipe. So if you've got fuel, it might be a sticky needle and seat. Let's just try it again. Let's see what's going on. It's got a gut full of fuel anyway. Let's see what happens. Righto, so what I'm going to have to do is take the top off the carburetor, and the experts are going to say, oh, you should have done that before you put it on. You know what they say? The rolling stone gets the worm. So this is the thing I like about Edelbrocks as opposed to Holley's, is the serviceability. Now, you don't have to pull the carburetor apart to check the needle and seat on a Holley. I'll give you that. But getting into the bowls, making sure there's nothing in there is so much easier on one of these things. And the gaskets don't rip apart like they do on a Holley. Let me just undo this little bloke and I'll get back to you. Get a look at that. Hang on, get my hand out of the way. See the bend in that needle? I shouldn't be doing that. Let's get this off. Both of them are bent. They're not supposed to be bent. They're the metering rods. And I don't know if I can straighten those or I need to just replace them. If I've got to replace them, I can't do them today. Well, amazingly enough, I was able to somewhat straighten them. I will replace them, but that'll get me back together. I've cleaned out both the floats and the needles and stuff. The float, or the bowl, let me put that down, with the accelerator pump on that side was empty. This one was full, so, but that's all been cleaned out now. We'll chuck this back together and try again. How you bend them is beyond me, but that's gone down nice. We'll chuck this back together quickly and see what happens. Righto, let's try it again. See what happens. We'll just go for it this time. There you go, I heard it. I think we're good. I've got an air leak. There's something that's not blocked off. That isn't the best, but I won't cause it to stall. Let's check this again, make sure we got good fuel. Yeah, got all that fuel. Beautiful fuel. What's that? Hang on. I'm going to turn you upside down for a second. I just need to see what's going on down here. Is there... Oh, go away. It's plugged. Oh, I'm back. And try again. So the mixture screws were out 1,000,000 turns, so I've just wound them in. Default setting is 1.5 turns out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'll give it one more just for luck. And hopefully, or half a turn just for luck. I'll try again. They're leaking somewhere. Where are you leaking from? Significant leak. Wasn't doing it with the other Carby, so it's not in the manifold. Unless we're not sealed up underneath. I'm going to give it a quick go with the brake cleaner and look for an air leak. Basically, for those that don't know, if you've got an air leak, spray around where you think the air leak might be coming from. It can be WD-40, it can be anything, but I'm just going to use brake cleaner and it'll change the revs. It'll change the RPM and then you'll know where the air leak is coming from. So let's try that quickly. Empty. Let's just get some WD. Decided to idle now. There you go. Maybe because it's hot. Anyway, got to leave it for now. Well, I'm out of time. Sounds like we've got an air leak. It should be easy to find, but I'm out of time. I am actually going away for about 3 weeks and I need to sort that out because I'm going early in the morning. You guys will see me straight back because I've pre-recorded quite a few videos, but anyway, that's it from me. Stay tuned, be good to your mates, like, subscribe, all that stuff. It's not weak to speak. Awesome foursome. You guys are awesome. As the awesome foursome awesomeness goes and whatever. Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you in about 3 weeks. Tell you what, it punches it out the back. It's sounding good.